Hello everybody and welcome back to the Valley of the Old Farm. Now, lovely March morning as you can see there. Chickens still have food, yeah. Do what I didn't do, I didn't buy mineral feed. Let's hope the cows haven't run out yet. So that's going to be our first job then. That track time has been near the end. Buy a trailer of mineral feed, put it into that new feed mixer we've got, and see what we get out of that. I'm actually going back to harvesting again today, which is going to be interesting. Bearing in mind I need to finish there with at least 20 grand in my pocket to pay the loan, so I'm going to click this trade just because whatever I don't use mineral feed, this guy can go straight over to the field we're going to harvest, which, if I show you the map, we're going to do these two, certainly. If we've got time, I might take the contract out and do that one. Other than that, you see, these three fields are, we're done, I finished those off there. That one's, well, silly, but working, so, yeah, we're back at a bit more of a level. I totally missed that because I'm an idiot. I really need to buy a jet wash so I can then give stuff like this trailer a good wash. I do quite like the sort of muddy look, but at the same time, yeah. Right, so the harvest, you need that header on for this. So you remember last time, the sorghum, I said last episode, the sorghum is just going to be chicken feed. That's all I'm getting that for. I'm stopping there because I need to leave enough money for the AI to work. We have to make sure I get some stuff sold today, aren't I? Get you over there. Let's hope he can navigate his way out of there. Looks like he can. And then say once I've offloaded this and set the mixer off, I will take this over and this can be the tractor that he can unload into. Yes, we've got corn, we've got sunflowers again because I'm an idiot, and obviously we've got oats on that one over there. But our barley field should be ready next episode, and so it's going to be next episode now where we get that big turnaround. Because we'll get barley done, then we will, as soon as we got barley, we will literally get that barley finished. Boom, we get the payout, we get the money. In fact, we don't get money because we're going to sell it to ourselves, but we get the payout. Then we can finish that one as soon as the other two fields are ready. The wheat we can already do, the straw we can already do. As soon as the lettuce we can do, and as soon as those two fields are ready, the corn and sunflowers, that one's finished. That's a big part, and then after that, level 4, well, as long as we do corn last, then we can go straight in and do more corn, we can do more straw, wheat we should still have some, milk we're working on, hay we've got plenty, eggs we've got plenty. So yeah, so literally we should be able to get through, and then we'll be on to 5, which is the sugar beets one, which is the one that's, I won't say scaring me, but as soon as I put this in, oh, my productions are good, you can go. Like I said, I'm hoping to get the money to upgrade this guy at some point. Corn, he's still working away selling flour for us. And then we can be off. The harvest is either stuck or crashed. I must be not paying attention. I didn't see a message saying he'd come a cropper, but the fact that he's not there kind of dictates that. Okay. Now let's not get his way, or else I will cause him more trouble. Too late. Luckily, I'm pretty sure this tractor's faster than his harvester. Also, because we're going to fertilise, because basically I think all 3 of those fields there need fertilising. I'm going to check which one of my tractors can take narrow tyres. I'm going to take that contract out, clear that field. Alright, that field's not expensive. 97,000, okay, expensive enough. Is he still asking silly amounts for his? Yeah, he is. I still kind of want that field just because it would help to complete what I own in here. But again, I said I want these two. Oh, sugar. So yeah, hang on, I just crop that wasn't. That's what that crop pencil is for. To stop me doing silly shit like that. Sorry, I can't help but laugh at that. So I check to see which one of my tractors can take narrow tires. He's got stuck again. So yeah, 2 fields. Good to go. Did I add the lane? I can't remember if I did. I talked about it. Was he stuck? Oh, he's got the back end stuck on the fence. And so what I'm also going to do is I'm going to... I'll pick those stones up that are over there, put them in probably that dish or... I'll put better in the same one you last time. Take it over to the line production, get that switch back on, and then we're gonna have like 2 more. Hmm? Hang on, I'm getting myself stuck here. I might just go and sell a full trailer of hay as well. I think that'll just get us 6,000 litres. So I need another tractor. Is the old fast track available? Yeah, because that seems a good option. Go up there, drop that off. Probably be able to wait up there because I don't really need the trailer or the tractor, do I? And then once he's done, bring the line back. I say, you know how much I love this little guy. So. I probably actually like this more than the big one. The big one's obviously a very different machine, a lot more powerful. And probably a lot more useful. There we are, so if I get that loaded into there, I know it's hardly a trailer load, but it doesn't serve me much use just sitting around my yard, does it? And like I said, I think I'll probably want to sell a full trailer of hay bales just to try and... come on, relax. That's that done. Try not to run over its, what do I call it? Well, like I said, I am not going to do, not going to do straw off these just because I don't feel I need any at the moment. You guys have seen my collection. So let's just make sure this guy's set up right. Straw swap, straw swap, straw swap. Deactivated. Also make sure it's disabled in here. Yep. I'm going to cosplay this just because I'm going to drive that JCB up there for now. I think this is the first time I've used this bigger header on these fields, isn't it? Because I only bought this a couple of episodes ago. So here we are. Like I say, assuming these are done fairly quick, I'll take him over the hill and do that field of oats. And off he goes. Like I say, I'm going to now jump into this guy, which shouldn't have too much difficulty because he's not going to go a long way on his back. Well, go ahead and reverse at 30 miles an hour. That would be quite crazy, I would think. So I love that. Don't know if it's... Are these a wider cab than your average? I can't imagine it's a wider cab than like a big... Like the T8 I've got, but at the same time it just feels... Probably just where the camera's set, probably a field of view thing. Folks, I shall get this delivered, and then we shall work on the next job. See you in a bit. As you can see, folks, I remembered which tractor it was had the narrow tyres option. It looks so goofy with those tyres on. It wouldn't look so bad in my opinion if they were at least pushed out. The rear ones especially, I'd want to push them out into them arches just because, well, I'm that kind of person. Same as cars, I like that kind of fitment, but as you saw, I moved the Genesis over to... Because once that wheat's done, I'm going to load the wheat into the Casey's trailer. He's going to go off to obviously to give that to our grain mill. I've also taken out that contract on field 1 because it was such a big contract and also it's so close to its sell point. No, that's not what I want to press. Well, that was a mistake. It's so close to its sell point that actually I've been quite easy money. I'll work with 5.1. No, thank you. Work with, say, 45 meters. Now you're not going to do that many headlands like that. But I think 2 might be pushing it. Let's see, I'm going to go off and start doing that. I can see here now I didn't create the path yet, although I still think it would be a good idea to put me a path in up the side of this field. In fact, you might get to see me do that in a minute actually while I'm here. Might need to take a little bit of a edge off that hill there by the looks of it. Yeah, smooth that out a little bit. And then put a path heading up here and connecting to that road. Okay, so this field's yielding well, as you can see. I've not even got a complete headland lap in before he's full. Well, he's there just doing his fertilizer. So I see all of these. I may as well even fertilize. That's the second stage of growing, which I think it is. Yeah, there's no point. Unless I do just do a cut on that. I don't want to do one yet. But anyway, let's see. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. There was a little bit of a bump here. There, that hill there. Because the plan is just to use like dirt, just make like a dirt track. I don't want to. Yeah, if I go into landscaping, zoom out a little bit. I like animal wood for I think it looks like a really good looking. Use a round one. Don't want to take any of my field away if I can help it. Don't mind going close to the field. I wish I had the coordination to stay like right against the field, but I just know I'm taking some of the field away. In there, only a little bit so I can live with that. Corner. And the trees are going to be real awkward here. A couple of trees I'll probably just delete just for the sake of... Alright, yeah, there's quite a bump up here once, so I might need to just smoothen this out a little bit. Yeah, that's the end of that field. A couple of trees there probably worth getting rid of. You can see that it's a bit rough, but it's still... Just giving me a quick way up into here. And that bit there still needs smoothing out. I'd say quite a bit. Yeah, look, that's that done. We've softened work on there actually, I didn't try it. There's going to be steep down here, you can't get away from that, but as long as it's sort of drivable, I don't overly mind. I'm hoping you're just about done by now. Maybe too much in there. Bugger, 19 low, I can wait there till we need in the future. Turn you back off. Hang on, I can drop lime into the crusher. Or did you crush it and make fine lime? So basically, once I've done my 2 fields, I'll bring the harvester over to this field 1. I'll make sure I've got the biggest, certainly the biggest trailer. Like I see that just being one that we can just leave running away and make us some really good money. Which is kind of what I need right now because I know I'm going to get quite a bit of money coming back to me very soon, but at the same time I appear to be, right now, seeing only that in the bank account worries me. So when I know my loan interest is 20 grand a day, I need to make some money. So like I say, I'll probably pull again. Like I say, selling a full load of bales seems a good shout. I'll see which one's made the more money. I have a feeling it'll be hay. I will check that before I do it. Maybe another good job for this guy. 28 bales on the back of the Roland. And go flying through. Saving. I don't think he's finished, has he? No, he's not finished yet. Nope, going for an overtake. You know your driving's probably been overtaken by a tractor. YOLO! So I'm tempted to do that field by it and then just make it part of my grass field, but maybe that's probably a future job. It's even more line back to the station. Plenty we can use just to try and help make our fields as productive as they can possibly be. And then this guy next. So I'm hoping to get all of this field into this trailer because then I can just take it all straight to... This is going to our grain mill. Basically this is going to be turned into our flour. Like I said, I think once I will then fire this guy over to field 1 to... Tractor to help with that. So he's there because he's going to help with the sorghum field. Those two currently aren't needed for anything, which is handy. So turning that other field around now, what I'm going to put in it, probably just be oats again. So as it stands, I've kind of got the next bit of my plan together. So oats, until we're ready to start thinking about that giant sugar beet for number 5, which that'll probably need both my mega fields. And we're just constantly feeding oats to the... Let's have a quick look at this, see what's worth more money. I thought it would be straw, both to the animal dealer. That would be hay, sorry, both to the animal dealer. So, trailer full of hay to the animal dealer, just to see off the worst of me ending up bankrupt. If I end up at negative numbers, I can't use AI, and you guys know how much I love using the AI. So that'll be making it straighter. You see, we've got plenty of both. Let's get into auto load. Hopefully they appear straight in a place where he immediately picks them up. I need 3 more. And now has a full. So in theory, that other trailer, if I loaded it like this, would carry just 4 less. It would carry 24. I don't think it's too bad. So over to the annual deal we go. Quite a bit of smoke. I actually thought those flames were going to use the flashing lights reflecting off the smoke. Swing it in. At least these ones, because of the way the rolling kit works, is a bit more stable. And also, when we get up there, folks, we're going to have a look at the used vehicle market to see what there is. I really need to make the money to pay that loan off, don't I? As I've said to you, that a couple of these payouts will do. We'll do that, but at the moment, it's just get in there. You say once I do it, well, if I can do it as I'm planning it, that will be the Massey, I bet. Yep. Missed a bit in the far corner because he's an idiot, but I can soon sort that. Probably worth refilling him before I send him to the next field. And the only bit he's missed, looks like it, doesn't it? So that used 60. I might as well set him off on the other mega field, and then if he runs out, I'm going to put him back. And first waypoint, there you go. Sorry folks, holding up traffic. Because my AI put me in an awkward position. It does kind of feel weird selling these when I do know I need them, but at the same time, I have more than enough. Check this guy now. Oh, he's already. Oh, wow. I did not expect that. Right. Well, my cows aren't going to go hungry for a long time. I honestly did not expect him to have that much. So wait, so let's just do the math. So 1,000 of them. So it's actually, it's probably the maths there makes sense because adding all that together, but it's ended up. I am never going to need to make any again for the rest of this series, ladies and gentlemen. That is insane. But now I need to start getting that moved over to the actual animals that will eat it. So once I've sold this, I know where my next job's going to be. Unless I sell a load of TMR, but I don't know if anyone can sell it on this map. Okay, well that's helped. Reset that. So in that case then, don't think I'm going to need to make any silage for a long time. I know I have the pit full right now. Annoying me. So I'm probably just going to end up selling all of that. Bring you back to the yard. Okay, it's where your park that's causing the issue, not. He's going to be nearly done. So it is going to all fit in this, which is nice. And then, like I say, I'm not going to. That's the day moving TML. Wow, I honestly, when I opened that up, I didn't do the maths obviously, and I didn't think it was actually going to make less or make slower than the other one I had did. But clearly that is not the case. So I don't know that much because I've got the details on here which I need to turn off because it does make the map look a bit shitty and cluttered. Oh, you're there. You might manage this field as well, I don't quite know, but I'll probably then refill you do that one and that one. I don't know if I can do that one now because of how grown it is. I'll have to I might just try it. Well, who's left over here? Fast track and the class will be a good one for this actually, because the class will move the big. Might as well do it using the forage, aren't I? I wonder if with this, if this one I can extract the individual ingredients like I could the other one, then this literally might be a game changer for me. I always like that other little TMR mix I've used in a couple of series, but I just didn't like. In the past, I have edited its quantity so it used less mineral because I found that a bit ridiculous. But I decided not to this time because I wanted to start keep it in line with the mod. But yeah, wow, 150,000 litres of TMR. It's a shame TMR sells for such shit money. It's in most of these things, like TMR sells for less than just silage because they didn't use it to make it. You would think like the animal dealer would pay a good money for TMR. If I go into here, total mixed ration, no sell point. But then the price, 223 versus silage, 341. I'm actually looking into it as a TMR sell point. I might just sell TMR anyway, just because I feel it's. Oh, I can extract the individual ingredients. That's amazing. So that'll be because he's finished the Oh, I can't tab drink. I took it off the tab list. Let's just go and grab them a couple of last little pieces. There's a piece in. The main piece is just up here. And then what to put back on this field? I kind of wish this map had some different crops added. I'm at the point where I am looking into how to add crops, but I think that's to come for like later series, later maps, to give us. Unless I want to do alfalfa, but at the same time that would involve mowing. I just don't want to have to move the mower terribly. So I'll unload this. I'll get this guy going towards our grain mill, and then I'll set this. I'll probably just harvest this field myself, because it's just with this header. I'd imagine I'll do it probably in 2 trips. So there we are, 32,000 litres of wheat. That should get us a good amount of flour going. No, he's sending him to go and pick up the last lot of lime on the way back. No, so he's going over to field 1. He's getting ready for that mega contract. So put you to there for now. Okay, you've come back, so let's actually put you away before I go and move that other thing. And then, like I say, we'll get harvesting. Okay, you won't fit now, we'll fit in the middle. You can equip front of that, which is useful to know. Wow, I didn't actually realise it matched the colour of that little arc thing, but it does. Awesome. So you go back in there. And this can just go in one of these empty bays. Put in there. There's nice. And so let's do the first movement of this. It's one of them with this farm. I seem to have loads of jobs, loads of jobs, loads of jobs. Then I have no jobs for a while, and then it's loads, loads, loads. Everything seems to come in like it's like buses. Everything seems to come along at the same time. Wait, I'm probably just gonna look up somewhere I can sell TMR and I can add to this map. Just because if I might as well make it and sell it. As I say, just sell a silage. I don't even get 2 full trailer loads into here, am I? I mean, you know, I've got. Kind of, what's the capacity of this barn? There's a reasonable amount of milk waiting. Where's the 250? Alright, so that's quite a bit away. Let's not go hasty on like selling a load of TMR just because if I can get 250 in there, then yeah, I might just need. Once I get to that point, maybe having a massive amount of TMR being made won't seem so bad. Will I get to that before the end of this series? I don't know, but I've pretty much decided once this series finishes, I'm going to keep playing this as a single player farm. Just probably change my focus a little bit. I'll have a really well established map, and that's when I may start thinking about maybe playing with adding crops and stuff. I'm not sure if you can do that and not have to start a new game save. Put you there for now. Right, so I'm gonna. I thought he was ready, so let's get him out of the way. I still like having the grey mill in there. I think grey mill in there looks really good. Quite realistic, like an old factory. I'm just not sure where I'm going to access field 1 from. I'm guessing along this road here. Let's not mess about, let's set him off. Set these guys going. And like I say, send this guy over there. Right, so now, we'll see you very soon. There we are, folks. So I've driven the chickens topped up. I've decided I might as well just send this guy with the big seeder out and just reseed those two fields. I'm going to put oats on the bigger one. I might just double sorghum it. So I double sorghum it. The little field's worth I'll keep, and the other one I can. Nah, just sorghum and oats. I like to go big into oats when I'm not really needed, because you get the best return for oats at the mill. Best return by quite a margin as well. So by having all them oats. Yeah, this guy looks like I want to give him. As you can see, his service bar's a little bit low, just because he's going to be going into such a big job. I feel better knowing he was going in, absolutely ready. Ready as can be. I'm not going to repair it. Why is the header? Because the header's not technically attached, is it? Of course not. So the header not going to be painted, because that doesn't actually give you any. I think they wear slightly slower, but I'm not paying 16 grand on it right now. Might as well go and some fuel and add blue while I'm here. Let's take the fuel. Excuse me. Like I said, the plan with this guy is to brings me back to the farm, refill it. Check if there's any in the bags before I go and buy it. If there's any in the, if I put any in the silo, knowing me. Still can't get over how much TMI is about on there. Jesus. That genuinely blindsided me, I was not expecting that at all. So this is where I keep. I'd say no, because it's not allowing me, it's not even giving me an option. So there might be enough here to fill it. It's cheaper than buying it because I've already bought it. So there isn't quite enough to fill it. Depends, I don't know what that is down the side of fields. Go and check what that one is down the side of field 60. That, I think that's seeds. Now if it is, if that's seeds, not the seeds on fertilizer, now if it is, then I might as well use that to top it back off once I'm done. So we're getting a lot of jobs done today, folks, a lot of jobs, including the biggest contract I think I've ever taken on. Certainly on this map. I can see that one running us across a couple of episodes. Right, get you set off first. And there we are. So now I might as well, I'm going to drive this myself I think, just because. Oh, why not? So I was hoping the one thing I haven't checked how hilly the terrain is. I'm hoping it's not too bad, because if it turns out to be a really rough old road, then if it turns out to be like a really steep hill, then no, it's this guy's. No, it's not the biggest engine this could have. It's this kind of like a 5800. I think that's where we sometimes have. You can see it maybe struggling a little bit with the terrain around here. But anyway, we might as well. We spent a lot of money on this big piece of it. We might as well put it to use helping out our fellow farmers. Getting nearly run off the road by two CVs. I may send a second tractor over just to be able to help keep things moving. I don't feel it looks like my tractor's holding traffic over there. Cause say if I get. Oh yeah, it's definitely all over the traffic. Can I pull on tap triangle like I thought? Yeah, probably if I get him out of the way first. Come on, out of the way. Right, so you first. Move you over. So you can do that. Come on, move, thank you. My god. Thank god. As much as I despise that articulation hitch, it's actually quite useful. Gonna be drifting, I don't know if I'll get penalised for destroying crop exit. No, I want to take control of these happy. Right, so there's definitely a bit of a slope involved. I'd love to see how much this field costs. This would be a great field to own. Think of the oats we get off this bugger. The temptation actually if I own this would be to split it. Big square, run a line down there and have that like a separate one. Or this with grass on it. Longest edge will be that side, so hopefully that'll give it. Right then, off you go. And what I'm going to do with the tractor for now is actually put him on auto unload. Move him away from the telegraph pole first, where it helps. As you can see, field position, target position, leave him where he is. Train elevator. Nice, yeah, that's exactly what I want. Hang on a second, let me just... I may have to wait until it's ready to unload and start it in the field. Looking at that. And you've got to there. You're set on oats. So always just oat that field. Oh, you're getting that. So I'm going to do, because I can tell it's going to miss this bit. Back here. Give me that so I have a line to aim at. I got about all the first time because I'm going to do that for the next anyway, so... I need to out that one little patch of weeds, don't I? I also now I'm fertilising them. And that last little bit to do in the middle. Then in case I'm going over and doing 61. I can't be bothered with that tiny little bit. That'll be right, it'll have to be. Which is going to be the bar that's going to finish our contract. Nice, that's that field now fully fertilised. I do want to buy those two so badly. Buy those two, put them together. Meanwhile, this guy's going over to here. Where's he got going yet? Yep, and he's full already. So if I drive him into the crop now, what I'll hopefully be able to do is actually set that job off doing what I want it to do. Being behind him over here. Tree a little bit too close to the edge, no matter. Fixed. Until once he's done that, then he'll re-sorghum the other little field. You see there, my fields are starting to... I've got such a nice lineup this year. Only with Simon, I want to make sure he does this as he's supposed to. So he should automatically pick up that he's full, yeah. I might want a second one, I'll see how it gets on, but I might want a second one over here. Just to help us out. Right, he's going to roll into position. I've had it in the past where they stopped just slightly too far forward. Oh no, it's just on it. He should creep forward slightly as it fills. No, what he will do is he'll reverse once it's been filled. Just to make sure he's out of its way. So anyway, while he's doing that, should we have a look at what's that going to cost me to And nice. I should probably sell it and rebuy it, but the difference in over there. See what I can use today. That's still there. That's what I was talking about when I was talking about the telehandlers. The little articulated one by Lotte 6. It's like the one the shop have. Another Quacko Iridium. I really want a Fen. I really want a Fen on this map, just 'cause I haven't got one. Not 115 horse, so like that would be better. 212. Oh, or an 818. 4.5 versus what are my Quakos? 47, so no, so that's goes less. Oh, I love that location. We have, uh, we definitely own something like that. Well, that's the one we had. And that's not expensive for not a bad reach, but we don't need one. I do like the Valtra Q, I've had that in the past. I mean, there's good stuff in here. You know, I even like the older stuff of them, but nothing we can use, and even if we could, we can't really afford it. Autoload bale trailer that takes 21 bales. I mean, that's gotta be worth considering. Just for the sheer usefulness of it. It only takes square, well, I only really work in square and got a round baler. I'm tempted by that. Must admit. I mean, it's designed to be towed behind a truck, but it looks like I think it wouldn't look too out of place behind my pickup. For the short connector on it. That's not like my pickup. I think it's worth considering for that. I see one due 666. I know it's not really. It'll just help us out with little drops and pieces like that. Sure. 3. Yep. I think I'm not sure with is it going to be way too low? It's going to jacked up at an angle in it because that's designed to be pulled behind. I think it's in here. So it's a flatbed MAN. Well, what's bad? What's it about? Lizard Strawbell Trailer Mod. Going to bell loaders. Yeah, it's designed to be pulled behind a truck, really. So, yeah, let's not waste the money where I don't need to. Go and shut the gates. Thank you. I need to something else that we haven't sold a lot of. We should at some point just sell all these eggs. But I'd like to be at the point where I've got like a good trailer lot before I sell them. Okay, it says needs to over. Hopefully in theory the tax should just be dealing with that for me. Let's have a look. Yeah, you see there he's on his way around. So he will also take himself around to the grain elevator, sell it, and get back with a bit of luck. Okay, well he's 60. Yeah, no, he's still going around because he's done that field. So is that everything? Do I go and throw a load at 86 just to see if it takes it? No better to do. There's not to ever. Actually, I can do this, can I? Because this is now retired. So he should be. Yeah, he's there now. Look. Yeah. Like I say, once he gets over 9%, he'll automatically go and drop it off, see when you can reach it, and then get back. It's gonna auto itself and just make me money. It's great. I swear there's one Yates down there. Look. Meanwhile, I might just move a load more TMR. Okay, it's seats. So that's probably gonna do 3 unloads before he finishes Headlands tour. Jeez. Field 1 with sugar beans, that definitely hit. Sugar beans, that definitely hit that 200,000 litres I need for level 5. This lovely big field. And there he goes. This guy's doing his usual. Probably, I don't normally do 3 time lapses in a video, but I'm not sure if I'm at the point where there's. Oh, that slope is making him think, innit? Didn't expect that. I think I just have a little bit more of a lapse here, just pass a bit of time, so. See if there's eagle stuff. Unfortunately, the Giants Unloader isn't working on this trailer for some reason, so I guess I'm going to drive this one. We're going to let him take that one. Hopefully that should fill him. And then I can pick up the next one. Okay, so I'm going to end this episode here because I think we've got the. I'm going to finish. I will not collect this contract. I will finish this contract before I finish here. So you'll get to see when you join me next. It'll obviously be April. Looking at my fields, I'm hoping if that battlefield's ready, then this next episode is the biggie. It's the one where we sell a load of stuff. Let's really hope that's the case, because then that way we're gonna make some real progress there. But thank you very much for watching once again. Hope you enjoyed this video. Another great. I love this map. I love this series. I'm really enjoying doing it for you. I just hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. So feel free to check out the rest of the channel. Check out our live streams. Check the schedule to see when we're on Twitter, Discord. We're on them all. And you'll find many ways to keep in touch with us, let us know how good we're doing, or if you think otherwise, let us know as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, folks. Until next time, we'll see ya. Goodbye.